Hi everybody.
Um,
So anyone who's watching, um, I know I haven't been around for quite a while. Actually, it's been just over 2 months. I've been doing a lot of work a lot of messing around in the PTU. So I haven't been streaming, but I have been recording. And I just thought it might be a little interesting. Tried to log on tonight, fresh after a drop, and here I see what looks to be over 13 days of wait time, and it's actually going up. The position is going down, but the ETA is going up. 1,259,069 seconds, which calculates out to over 13 days. So I might not be playing this tonight. What do you guys think? You guys think it's all, are you guys there?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, we're here. I'm just laughing. I had my mic muted. It's yeah, it's
Oh,
pretty
fluff.
typical for this game.
Yeah, I think it's still actually going up.
I'm gonna laugh. I log on. It just lets me in.
Well, yeah, Lazarus is hopping in, and he kind of jokingly said the same thing. It would be funny if he got in and
Well,
he
you
was
seem
able
to
to
have
get in.
issues with that.
What? With the issues with what?
And then you launch the party, and then we log in well before you,
Oh, you do every
and
time.
then you're
Yeah.
then it
I'm the
times
last.
out. Then you go to another server. It works just fine. You try to join us, and it crashes. So
No, that's just since that was that last patch. Whatever they
yeah, I
did
know.
like 2 patches ago made it very difficult for me to get into the game. Especially now I can get in no problem when I'm by myself. But if I'm with
Oh no,
Lazarus,
I have a very similar error. I
uh
am position 1124, and the ETA is, let's see,
I'm 15
it's
days, 18
longer.
hours.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's longer than
15
yours.
days.
how did my position go down, but my time went up?
That's what mine's doing.
Yeah,
My position is going down, but the time is going up. So we've got 1,323,775.
well, it's possible the ETA is just wrong.
You think
Yeah,
15 days is wrong?
I'm at 15.32 days. Yeah. Well, they have one server running for the PTU. You did say they
Yeah.
wanted to
You
stress
know
test
what?
it, right?
It is possible.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm wondering if they only have one server going right now, and you're a lucky duck if you get in.
That'd be kind of weird, though. I mean, how would you get? Why would you just have one server running, or at least
Uh,
one? It would have to be an instance
yeah, I don't
running.
know. I don't know. I don't know why they do the things they do. And I guess maybe 100% attention and focus can go on that one specific server. I don't. I'm grasping at straws here, but who knows? I don't know.
I'm gonna go with it's unlikely.
Oh,
I'm
I
gonna go
yeah, I
with.
agree. I'd probably unlikely that there's just one, but
Oh, I'm gonna say it's more likely the whole system's just effed up in some way. So you're waiting in a queue that actually doesn't go anywhere. Like you reach the end of it and it just dumps
well,
you out.
actually, I think it did go down. It did. Yeah, the time went down. I'm down by my key position in queue, but the time actually did go down now. Instead of going up, it's going down now. So we'll see.
Well, here's the better question: is there anything on Spectrum or something about this?
I haven't even looked. I literally just clicked to enter, just not even maybe a minute before you clicked in. So I didn't
Yeah,
check
sure.
nothing. This is.
Well, I mean, we have a sample size of 3, so I would be fairly comfortable with making the assertion that a large number of people are experiencing this right now.
uh Well, 842 at least. Well, 845 at least.
Fair enough. Well, but you're also assuming that the number's not going down because people are just like bouncing. Let's see. I see Inside Star Citizen. Fair Heart. Spectrum. 2 days ago, 3 days. Oh, journal. Seven guides available for you? That's definitely not what I'm looking for.
There's 7 guides available right now.
I want to. Well, I just clicked in the Spectrum and it took me to find a guide. The Find a Guide page,
Mhm.
and it's I want to learn. Select up to 4 proficiencies. And it
Ooh.
already has basics auto selected, and it says 7 guides available for you. So
You know, I'm
Hey,
wondering.
just started the stress test now.
oh,
I'm kind of
where'd you
curious.
find that?
Um,
Is it on their Twitter or something?
Board Gamer posted something about it.
Huh.
Plan off kicking with 1 hour of testing on Friday at 8 p.m. Central. 2 o'clock UTC Saturday. And multiple tests throughout the weekend for an hour each.
Okay, so stress testing. Are we talking
Right.
stress testing as in try to stick as many people on, or stress testing as in, they're spawning infinite objects, or stress testing as we're gonna, it's like all back end stuff and doesn't even
We are stress
interaction?
testing. Everybody log in at this time to stress test it.
Okay, so let's say login stress test.
Wait a minute. You did
Saturday
say
at
you said Central though, right?
8 p.m. Central.
Yeah.
That means 9 o'clock now.
Yeah. Eastern Central Mountain. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that is literally right now.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Tomorrow at 3 o'clock p.m. and 9 o'clock p.m. Sunday, excuse me, Sunday, same time, 3 and 9 o'clock Eastern.
Mm.
Ooh, I'm catching up.
No, I'm the only one streaming to Discord right now, so.
Son of a gun. Hold on.
I'm catching up to you, 822.
Well, the position queue is going down much quicker than the time is, but they're at least still both going down now, so we'll see.
Well, I'm making the assumption that the time is in some way inaccurate.
Oh yeah,
You know,
I
just
mean,
like how when you move stuff in Windows OS.
yeah,
Speaking
14
of which,
days. Oh wait, no, 13 days. Oh wait, no, 7 days. Oh,
speaking of which,
9
can you tell me
days.
what
Oh,
the official coding name for that whole sort of interface where it's either going to count down or a spinning wheel or some sort of bar that fills up? There's actually an official name for that.
no, I
Question
don't
is
know.
do you know it?
No, I don't know what it is.
It is officially called a throbber.
Huh.
That's the official title. Like
That's
that's
that
what
that's
that.
that's the graphic that shows the completion bar.
So any graphic that shows a completion bar or like a spinning wheel or anything like that, that's some indication that the system is doing
Huh.
something is called officially denoted as a throbber. That's like the
Huh.
general term for it.
Kind of. So I
I've
guess it makes sense
heard that
because when I see the
before.
blue circle on instead of a mouse, my head's throbbing.
I think that's why they named it that, actually.
Probably.
Probably kind of a one of those weird programming things. That and the flippin' duck are like the just like the two things that it's like, yeah, this is a thing.
Because I remember someone saying something about that and why they named it that.
Yeah, I don't remember why they named it. I just know that's what it's called.
Hmm.
But as I said, I put that up there with the whole you know, tell it to the duck as two
Yeah.
things with programming and coding that are just okay, that's a thing.
Hmm. Well, do you guys want to wait and see if this gets anywhere, or you want to jump onto live for a little while?
Uh, might as well wait. It's a sunk cost. Plus I'm doing other stuff anyway at the moment.
Okay. Yeah, it's fine. We can wait for a little bit longer. I mean, it's already 9, so we
By the
actually.
way, are you still streaming? Are you streaming all
Yes,
this
yeah, but
excitement?
I'm streaming
Yeah, I
on
thought so.
Discord. I'm streaming on Twitch and YouTube. Just just kind of
Nope.
idle conversation for tonight. That's all.
I, I was wrong
Oh,
because it says it came from Netscape, which depicted the N expanding and contracting.
Mm.
okay. So it's a one of those vestigial holdovers from something specific, then came to generalize, i.e., Google it or calling a box of tissues Kleenex, that kind of
Or
thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna TiVo it. Yeah.
oh, damn it, I was going to say that.
Ha! Gotcha.
Yeah. The,
TiVo didn't want you to say TiVo it, though.
I know that I. That's like Google
Which is
getting upset
yeah.
and saying don't say Google it. It's like, dude,
was it
that's free
was it big?
marketing.
Was it legally problematic or something?
I
No,
don't
TiVo was
think so.
great.
No. No, he's
I
saying
mean,
just
like,
the people saying I'm gonna TiVo it. He was asking if there was any
No,
legal issues with that. No, I don't
no.
think so. Not that I'm aware. I never read or heard of anything that being legal. I think they
Yeah,
just
no.
didn't want to be associated with what they do, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, it
That
was
never
confusion
made
to me.
sense to me at all
Yeah.
whatsoever.
yeah, it is a little weird.
I mean, I know not everybody thinks the same as me, but in my opinion, that
What?
was the greatest
Yeah.
invention in all of television ever.
You want to use our name as a verb? Go ahead.
No, I'm saying the TiVo itself.
Yeah, I
I'm not
know.
saying the use of the name TiVo. I'm saying the TiVo
Oh,
itself.
I
In
know.
my opinion,
No, yeah, that's
the best thing that ever happened to television ever.
Well, just the ability to record stuff without a tape or
Yeah,
DVD or
yep,
similar.
recording a TV show right off the air onto a hard drive
yep.
that you can just watch anytime you want, and you don't have to fast forward um through commercial. I mean, you don't have to fast forward through other shows to get to your show. Yeah.
I like
Yeah,
when they came out with their app, which allowed you to download and then
Hmm.
re-upload to it.
Yeah. Yep. Well, we
Hmm.
were doing it with other programs long before that,
Yeah,
but
but theirs made it a lot easier.
I
Where am
don't
I at
know.
in
The
life?
one that I was using made it was pretty easy, real easy.
Yeah.
It just, I literally, it was like an FTP. You just pull it up, you just connect to which TiVo you want, and it had gave you the whole list of all the programs. You just pick the ones and download them onto your computer. It would decrypt them, put them on your computer, and you could. It was just an MP4.
Hmm.
Cakewalk.
Interesting.
I loved it. I had, man, I don't even know how many. I got, I think I've got 4 or 5 with Lifetime, and then I think I've got probably, I probably got about 4 more units.
Wait, a company actually honored a lifetime
Oh yeah.
subscription?
Yeah,
That's
so they were
kind of
selling
surprising.
yeah, they were selling lifetime subscription, or you could just get a you could just pay a monthly fee. And
Mhm.
then they got rid of lifetime. They grandfathered any of them that still had it, and I had one at that time that had lifetime, and they got
Mhm.
rid of it. So you couldn't get it anymore. And then I guess there was like some huge uproar and backlash, and people were getting all upset about it. So then what they did was they brought it back only at certain times. So like I don't know what, maybe twice a year they would offer it for a week or something like that. You could get it. So
Mhm. Hmm.
you could still get it, but it was limited time. And I ended up, like I said, I think I got yeah, I think I got like 3 or 4. I'd have to count them. I don't know. I got
Well, you
a ton of
have
them.
mine.
I do still have yours.
Yep.
Wait, did yours have lifetime with it?
Yep.
Okay, so there's another one too. So I think that's at least 4. That's at least 4 that I have that have lifetime.
Did I modify mine with a bigger hard drive too?
I don't think you did.
Okay. I
My
couldn't remember
main
if I
for
did or
my
not.
living room had a larger hard drive, but all the other rooms I had one in the garage, I had one in the main room, in the living room, I had one in the bedroom, I had one in the basement, and you could transfer shows between them. So it actually was even better when I got cable, because the TV, obviously you don't always get the best of signal, but when I got cable, it was really nice. But streaming pretty much got rid of all that. There's
Yeah.
anything, and on top of that, I mean, I really don't watch a lot of TV anymore, anyways. So I haven't quite for quite some time. But see, for me, for
Well,
years, TV.
do you not watch a lot of TV, or do you just watch more YouTube or TikTok or
No,
whatever?
yeah, I guess I could say that I don't. I watch like YouTube shorts and learning videos and how to do stuff, and I mean I'd watch stuff like that. But I mean, TV, I guess I could say I don't watch a lot of television anymore. So I haven't used the TiVos in a few years because we streamed it. Really, like Family Guy is pretty much the only thing that I watch, and it's more or less
Hmm.
just background noise, pretty much. So, um,
Makes sense.
I mean, that's really, I mean, for years when I was, living by myself, that's a lot of times what I do. I used to work night shift. I'd come home from work, turn the TV on, turn Family Guy on. I'd cook up a little
You're
pot of,
welcome.
yeah, exactly. He's the one that got me into it, but turn on the TV, turn on the TiVo, cook up something to eat, and sit there and watch. I'd have the TiVo or I'd have TV going, and I'd be on my computer eating all at the same time, and usually end up falling asleep doing that. But yeah, it was. And it's funny because the TiVo years ago when my daughter was like 6 months old, there was one TV show that I wanted to watch. That was it, one TV show, and there was other people that were living in the house, and my daughter's mother was living with it. Obviously, we were married at the time, and then her sister and her sister's boyfriend were living. We were all living in the same house. There was like 4 bedrooms, four bedrooms, and I had one show, right? One show. That's all I wanted to watch was one show, and then they had all their. I don't know. I have no idea how many shows they watched. Soap operas in, I don't know, whatever. One Friday night, I was home alone with my daughter, And I was excited because it was the series finale of this show. It was the last one. And again, it was I wanted one show, that's it. I fast forwarded through like 4 cassette tapes trying to find the series finale of my show, and it was not there. It had must have been recorded over, or somebody usurped the recording. I was infuriated, and I had heard about TiVo. I it was, I don't know, 7 o'clock at night. She was at work, and I was at home with my daughter. I packed her up, got in the car, drove up to the store. I said, "Hey, I heard about these TiVo things. We record on a hard drive." He's like, "Yeah, we got one. Actually, they were just about to come out with the series 2. They had kind of just they were clearing out the series 1." He goes, "We got to clear the series 1 on clearance." I said, "I'll take it." Went home, connected it up, got it set up, and then we got up the next morning, and she's like, "What's that thing you bought on the counter?" I said, "It's a TiVo." And I felt a little bit bad after it, but I kind of, you know, threw a fit about it. I was like, all I ask is one TV show. That's all I wanted, just one TV show. And you guys have all your shows. I said, and my one TV show got recorded over. And to make it worse, it was this series finale. And this is long before streaming. There was no such thing as streaming at
Yeah.
that point. So there was it. That's it. I couldn't. To this day, I still have not seen the series finale of that show. And I'm
Oh,
like,
I'm sure it's online
it
somewhere.
probably is, but over
What
the
show was it?
years, it was Roswell. It was the original Roswell. It wasn't the new one
Roswell.
out now. It was
I
the
can't
original
say I've
one.
ever seen that.
I
It
don't
was
think I've
cool. It
ever
was
seen
like
it.
about 3 kids that were actually in the spaceship that crashed at Roswell, and now they're like teenagers. And it was like one of them teen shows. I don't really normally like that stuff, but I don't know what it is. It must have been the aliens
When
and
did it?
spaceships and
What year did it
this was
air?
in this was in early 2000s, very early
1994.
2000.
No,
No,
1999.
yeah, it was early 2000s
1989.
when it
Okay,
ended. Yeah, it was like the end of it was like mid 2001 or something like that. I don't know. There was only a few seasons,
gotcha.
but like I said, I don't know really what part of that show caught my interest, but it was like I said, it must have been, like a combination of the aliens and the kids, I don't know, but I did find interest in the show and I did like to watch it. So so that um anyways, she's like, I said, I was like, I had one show. All I wanted was one show, and you guys, somebody screwed it up. I don't know who, but one of y'all screwed it up. I said, so I got this because if I want to watch something, I want to watch something. She goes, and obviously, we didn't have an abundance of money. She's like, well, we don't really need to spend the money. And I was like, I'll make a deal with you. I said, we'll keep it for a week. I said, and if you don't like it, I'll take it back, which I couldn't do anyways because it was on clearance, but I just
Yeah,
told her that because I knew she would like it, especially as much as she watched TV. She goes, okay, fine. Like 2 days later, so what do you think? She goes, yeah, I like it. I was like, all right, cool, we're keeping it. And that was the beginning of TiVo, and I've been a TiVo guy ever since. So
That's
interesting.
good because we were keeping it anyways.
that's I didn't
Yeah,
tell her that, but we were because, like I said, especially since it was on clearance, I couldn't take it back anyways. But so
interesting.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean that was before pretty much any of the modern streaming services. But what 1999, I was in what, like, 6th or 7th grade. So
Aw.
that probably wasn't very high on your priority list.
no, but I do know for a fact that my neighbor definitely had an original TiVo box. In fact, they had not only an original TiVo box, but those rear projection TVs? Like,
Oh yes, yeah, yeah, yep.
yeah, they had it was like 105-inch one.
Mm.
Oh my God.
That thing was nuts.
Wow, that's huge.
Years later, when they eventually disposed of it, I ended up pulling the lights out of it and using them to set things on fire because that's what you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Yep.
But that's how I know how they had an original TiVo. because they also threw the TiVo out with that and then just upgraded to a flat screen. Come to think of it, that neighbor, he's one of the ones, who, oh, I don't like this room's furniture. Let's get new furniture, kind of a thing.
Oh, those are the best.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I know for a fact that like half my parents' furniture is from their house, which is absolutely hysterical. But it's like there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, I don't like the color of the couch anymore, kind of a.
Mhm. Yep.
I never got that mentality.
Yep. Those kind of neighbors I always tried to get in good with those kind of neighbors. I didn't have too many of them,
Yeah.
but the ones that I did know, I always tried to be real nice and friendly with them. So.
Oh no, see, I unfortunately living in central Jersey, which is where I lived after we left Canada. Yeah, that neighborhood, pretty much everyone in that neighborhood is like, except for us, pretty much everyone's towards the like higher end of upper middle class. We just kind of ended up there because A, my parents saved their money really, really well, and B, that house was a wreck, so they got it for cheap apparently.
Well.
Like the previous owners, they didn't take the best care of it. So when we bought it, I have very clear memories of basically renovating every single room in the house and you know making it livable, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
But on the positive side, the trash in that neighborhood is probably directly responsible for me checking basically every trash can almost habitually because the kinds of perfectly good things these people threw out, just I don't get it.
Mhm.
Like I just I, I you know oh I want a new TV. Up, old one goes in the trash.
Yep. Yep.
I mean,
Yeah, usually for us, when we got a new TV, that was the one that went in the living room, and then any of the old TVs were, they went down a notch. They went into like the basement
yeah,
or in
yeah,
someone's room or something like that. Yeah.
yeah, something you consider normal. But I'm talking about these are houses where like there were a fair amount of kids our age in that neighborhood that we play with, and like the one kid's mom, she's like one day is just like, oh, we're getting new TVs, and they've got like one in every bedroom, in the upstairs, in the basement, and they just replaced them all. I'm like, uh, I'll take them.
Yeah. Hmm.
So,
Hmm.
uh,
All right. Well,
so where am I?
we're still at
224.
100,000. So
Oh wow, you're at 52.
yeah. What are you guys at? Since neither of you are
217.
still are not streaming, so.
Well, I'm not even.
989.
I'm across the room from my computer sanding a bamboo disc.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I'm just joking with you. There's really
Uh,
no point in streaming on Discord if there's really
no,
nothing going on. So.
but speaking of trash, this came out of the trash. I think it's a bamboo planter thingy
Mhm.
someone threw away. I'm stripping it off, and honestly, it's just a bunch of bonded bamboo, and it's cleaned up pretty nicely. So I'm going to season it with a mixture of beeswax. I have some beeswax, I have some hemp oil, and I have some linseed oil. I'm going to season it up, and it'll make a really good lid for the one bamboo steaming thing I have.
Hey,
Hmm.
careful with that linseed oil. That'll catch fire if you use a cotton rag. And yes,
Wait,
I've
what?
had it happen. If you
Really?
leave the linseed oil on a cotton rag, it will catch fire. I have had it happen to me.
Really? I knew there was
Yes.
some kind of reaction. I didn't know it was that
Yep. And I heard it
violent.
before, so I oiled
I'm
the
gonna have to.
cutting
Yeah, I'm
board.
gonna have to give that a
No, it was a
try.
table. I oiled the table. I took the rag. I put it in the fire pit outside. The
Mhm.
next day I got up. I was like, oh, they must have had a fire last night. So I got home from work. I was like, "Did you guys have a fire last night?" After I went to bed, they were like, "No." I
Huh.
was like, "Okay, good thing I put that outside then."
Hey, I see Space Nebula on
Yes,
big
you
screen.
do. Look at that. All right.
There you go. Okay. So if we're really fucking patient, we'll eventually get in.
So
But
that wasn't too bad. That was, let's see. So, I've been live for 30 minutes, and I was probably waiting for, I don't know what, maybe 15 before that, so 45-minute wait time. Yeah,
if
that's not too bad.
if
Yeah.
if everyone and their mother's logging in because they said, "Hey, log in," yeah.
What do you want to try? You want to try USA or you?
Let's
Uh,
do USA because we're
I'm
stress
it,
testing right now.
Okay.
yeah. Plus, you're gonna be waiting a while before we show up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hmm.
I'll get in and kind of, feel around, and if this one's running like utter trash, then maybe you guys jump into a different one and see how that one's doing.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So then, Lazarus, is linseed oil your preferred oil for like food implements that are wooden, cutting
Yeah.
boards, spoons?
I did tables and cutting boards with it.
I would agree with linseed oil. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's not bad. Honestly though, lately I've been using hemp oil because when I redid a bunch of my forging hammers, I worked hemp oil into the handles,
Hmm.
and it's like it gives it a really nice. Not only does it give it almost a sheen after I sort of charred it, but it doesn't it doesn't leak out when I saturate the handles. It just soaks
Yeah.
right in and it
Well,
stabilizes.
I do the linseed oil because I also mix it with paraffin wax and I
Mhm.
wax
Yeah,
like my shoes and my jackets with it.
gotcha. Yeah, I can't. You can't use the wax when you're seasoning handles for forge hammers
No.
because wax plus hot fire equals problem.
Yeah. Well, actually, when you mix the linseed oil and the wax together, it becomes fire resistant.
Yes, but it is not
Resistant.
it is not heat
Yeah.
resistant, and when it gets really hot, it'll start to it works its way out of the handle.
Yeah. Holy cow.
What?
This one might be the one. 20 server frames a second.
Ooh, I'm at position number 28. Yeah.
Whoa. Look at
You know,
this.
by the way, how does it look outside? Because when I actually, how is it where you guys are?
I
It's
think
pretty
we're at
shitty here.
I think we're at
Oh,
what,
look.
an inch and a half or 2 inches, I think.
I don't
Yeah.
know. But we had thunder snow today.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
what I
I
heard.
saw that.
I didn't hear it, but
Oh,
I
you
read it.
bugger.
Really? I walked outside and saw lightning streak across the
It,
sky, and I was
Really?
like,
Oh,
what
that's
the
cool.
flip?
it lit up my yard.
Oh,
Oh, really?
just missed.
Yeah.
Huh, that's pretty cool. No, I didn't see any of that, but
They
I
sent me
heard
an
it.
invite.
Oh,
Since
you're
you're
in.
Um,
standing there
Nice.
doing nothing.
if I'm doing nothing, I might as well do nothing.
Right?
Yeah.
You know,
There you go,
taking
your
a look
sentence.
outside, you
Um,
can't even tell that
Nice.
I plowed
shovel?
anything earlier. Yeah,
Yeah.
shovel. Wow, the wind's really coming at an angle.
Yeah, it was really windy.
Yeah, it was real windy here.
You know, if I wasn't playing with you guys, I'd be half tempted to go out to the garage, crack the door, and fire up the forge because cool weather like this
Oh,
is
yeah.
really
Oh,
nice for
shit.
forging in.
Yeah, that'd be great. That's one thing
That
I
guy landing
used
on top of me took 23% of my health.
you're not streaming, which means I can't record your game.
Aw.
I'll start streaming once it lets me in.
Let's see.
But,
Um,
actually, what I really want to build is there's that big concrete slab
turn
behind the
up the
garage.
music.
I want to put like a roof on that so I can put all my forging stuff back there and have like a semi-open forge.
That'd be cool.
Well, it also allow for ventilation and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
I still have 3 Moby glasses.
So they still didn't fix whatever was going on with that. All right, calibration check. Click, click.
Check, check, check.
Jerry, you pull the high end out. You're still getting some hiss back here. All right, so I'm still not I'm not wondering. I am wondering. I don't know the names. Like the overlay from Discord to show who's speaking. I don't know why, but I can't get it to show up in the test. It shows up in live, but I must have some setting different, and I'm gonna have to figure it out because it won't show up. So,
Well, test stack's a little. So
oh great. Here we go again.
What's wrong? Oh,
Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be
I'll be
departing.
back.
wait, keep watching, keep watching.
Yeah, you're
yeah, I was
falling.
gonna say,
You're falling.
it may go into existence.
No.
No, I gotta come. I gotta ride back from the other way.
Oh, gotcha.
I gotta get off this tram and get on the other one. At the next
The
stop.
issue's directional.
Apparently, yeah. If I go to the next stop, get off, and get on the other tram to come back to here, it's there. Well, it has been in the past. Maybe it won't this time. I don't know. But that's how I got around this in the past.
Interesting.
The first time it happened, I fell to the floor because, I see stuff that's not there. I know is there, but that isn't the case for that. It legitimately isn't there. So.
Approaching next station. If this is your stop, please prepare to disembark. Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Yeah, hopefully next. I'm hoping next year by next year,
ahead.
later
Yeah,
this year, by the time snow rolls around again, I'll have this place together enough that I can spend more time, making shit.
Oh, but that's what I was
That being
gonna say.
said,
That before I sold my house, we had the wood burning stove out in the garage. Man, I tell you what, I really like that. Kick that garage door open, and I took the patio set and put it in there. And that was, remember I said I had the TiVo in there. I would have the front corner had the TV, the TiVo, and the wood burner stove in there. Man, get that thing going, sit in there, and just watch outside with the TV going and the wood burning stove going. Gosh, it was so cool.
that's pretty cool.
That wood burning stove, man. I bought that thing was rusted rusted all over the place. I bought it for $75 and I refinished the whole thing. And it worked like a charm.
That's a steal.
Oh yeah. Uh-oh.
Too far.
Yep. Yeah, it was old Hick. No, it was, I don't remember. It was I looked a lot into it and they got in trouble because they ripped off someone else's. It was a knockoff brand and they got in trouble. I don't remember what it was. I think it was Old Hick. Let me see. But yeah, the guy was selling it for like $75 because it was all rusted. I took it and I wire wheeled the whole thing all around, oiled it all up, put new seal on there. Man, beautiful. And now it's in storage till I get the next place. Well, this has turned out to be a very productive evening. I'm not. I'm gonna have to exit.
Do that, you might not get back on.
Well, I'm stuck. It's not respawning. It's not putting me back in the bed. So,
That sucks.
I'll wait for a few minutes more. Actually, what I'll do is
I think it's
Oh, hey, it worked. Look at that.
Oh, look at that. Prove me wrong again.
It proved me wrong, too.
Well, that was unfortunate.
I know it was. I was kind of enjoying the serenity of my character falling to his death. Oh.
Well,
Are you kidding me? What is going on? Yeah, you know
Oh.
what? I think you're way off base on
on.
this one being better. Lazarus, you are sadly mistaken. This one is definitely not. It is not better. It's way
Well,
worse.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be waiting back in that queue again, aren't I?
What? Oh no! What happened?
You didn't notice I left?
Oh no! I didn't even notice. You. Oh no! Your computer
Internet cut out.
crashed.
Oh,
Internet cut out for a few seconds.
Dude.
Note that it kicked me out of the game
Uh.
and off of Discord. Someone must
Well.
have smacked a pole or a tree must have hit something for just long enough to disrupt the signal.
Oh man. Well, hurry up and get back in. Maybe if you're lucky enough, maybe it'll put you in the same spot.
We'll see.
Maybe all the rush is over.
Or
I
it's
don't know,
just
man.
begun.
Server frames are great.
Really?
Well,
They
kinda.
were only like, what, 7 last night?
Um,
Doubled to tripled it.
14 accepted.
Oh, okay.
Last call for passengers. The
Hey,
shuttle is
when you
preparing
guys send me a party invite?
Yep, doing
I
it
can
right
jump
now.
into your server. I think your server's full, but hey, at least it didn't make me wait in the flipping queue.
Oh, that's cool. Oh,
That's nice.
So everybody's on. The queue's over.
yeah, we were like last in line.
It's possible.
Well, let's hope this thing actually spawns this time, because doing what I was thinking would work isn't going to work apparently. Because the door's open, and I was able to leave the platform onto no ship being there. So I don't know if you guys
And
saw
you
that.
get a stable server because no one's leaving.
The next shuttle is approaching the station.
Well, it's at 4 frames per second right now, so yeah.
Oof.
Server frames, not my frames. My frames are doing bad because I'm doing everything I got again.
Oh,
Chrome
you're
You got
open.
only
streaming.
4
Nice.
server frames a second?
Last call for
4 server
passengers.
frames. Oh,
The
it's
shuttle
no,
is
it went
preparing to
back. It's back up. It's at 13
Okay,
now.
because I'm like, yeah, 13, 14.
Yep. No. I'm saying, but in addition to that, my frame rate is low because I've got everything going.
But yeah, I expect that from your frame rate.
I'm
Oh,
recording my screen. I'm recording your screen. I'm streaming on Discord. I'm streaming on OBS, and I've got Chrome open. So yeah, my computer's just cranking right now. Actually, you know what? It is getting pretty warm. Oh, you know what? Oh, that's right. I
what?
forgot. I think my overclocking got reset back to default. And the power
Are